Alright then. We must now investigate what is happening in Sector 3. We have 6 minutes to do this. Basically, the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning or has been turned off. This is obviously causing Sector 3 to overheat, and it'll probably explode. Whilst in this state, the save rooms are completely disabled. You have to do this entire thing in one big chunk. Although this does give me the opportunity to show off that, yes, if you have a speed boost through there, you can just skip that entire opening segment. Now, instead of up, we must go down. This section is simple enough. Just as soon as you get off the ladder, fire a charge beam. If you go through that room as fast as you can, you likely won't get hit. Here, I made a little bit of a mistake. I was supposed to freeze him after he had lunged at me a bit, but yeah. This is a fairly large room, and it's relatively simple to get through. Just freeze the lungy eel things and kill the fire things before they have a chance to drop any fire on you. Or if they already have, just watch out for the trail they leave behind. That scientist is actually a Core X. Just do the same thing you did for the one in Sector 1, and you'll be fine. We now have the Wide Beam, which is basically the Spazer from Super Metroid. It increases our beam's damage and its radius. A fully charged wide beam will do 45 damage, provided you hit the enemy with all 3 parts of it. Now we just have to backtrack. Again, watch out for the lava jets. If you get knocked into one of the pits, you are basically dead. I didn't have to go back up here, but if you do, you can see that the missile tank we skipped earlier to maintain 0% is now gone. I don't know exactly why this happens, but I think because you're not normally able to skip that, the game doesn't know what to do and just gets rid of it. Yeah, there's still more video. Normally the navigation room is where we end, well, it's pretty much the end, but no, there's a little bit of a side mission we have to do. Biosigns have been detected on the habitation deck, and we're being sent in to investigate. This section is fairly simple. Freeze the lungy eel things to climb up the wall and get to the top of this room. From there, we can descend into the area we need to be in. Here I forget to shoot out the blocks before I try to charge a speed boost, so yeah, I had to double back. And now we see that the biosigns were not human, but rather these animal things. They are known as Etecoons, the blue gremlin things, and Decoras, which are the green chocobos. Although this seems rather silly, we now have to go back into Ark. Pretty much all that's left is the navigation room, so that's it from me. See you next time.